important. So, memory glands. Now, what are these memory glands? The memory glands are in pair in women. Yes or no? They are in pair in women. And why are they used? Why are they used? And why they are included as a part of the female reproductive structure? Yes, why they are included as a part of a female reproductive structure. So here, they are used as a lactation part. Yes or no? They're used as a lactation part. You people, for the lactation. That is for the birth care. Yes or no? For the birth care. Now students, you all are aware about that after the birth of a fetus or an infant, the mother has to provide milk. Yes or no? The mother has to provide milk to the nourishing baby, to the developing baby. So the mammary gland consists of, here, it consists of a rib part. Here it will be a rib part, which is there on the, no, it will be in the chest area, students, the rib part. Then the muscles between the ribs, the muscles between the ribs. Then there is a pectoralis major muscle. What is present here? The pectoralis major muscle. Then there is a fatty tissues. It is a kind of not very hard, right? The mammary gland tissues are very soft. So there will be fatty tissues present here. Then there is a memory lobe. Can you see? Then there are memory lobes. Memory lobes are nothing but a group of tissues here. The group of tissues. Then there is a mammary alveolus. No, in the alveoli will be present in the lungs. Yes or no? This is the, there is a lungs and there are alveoli. Yes, where the purification of the air takes place. There are alveoli. Yes or no? In the lungs. Yeah, very good. A grape-like structure. A grape-like structure. There are alveoli. Yes or no? So like that only there will be memory alveoli. Okay, memory alveoli is present here. Kind of a, when we draw this cloud, you remember, no, in the small, when we used to draw clouds and all for our scenery drawing, we used to do it in this way. Yes or no? So it is kind of the, like this structure. Okay. Then there are mammary ducts, students. What are mammary ducts? Mammary ducts are nothing but kind of a small branches like structure. Yes or no? The branch like structures are nothing but mammary ducts. Can you see here, everyone? They are nothing but the mammary ducts. Then there are these major branches from where the small branches arrive, and that is known as ampulla. What is known as ampulla? Can you see here the major branches like structures are there, and they are nothing but called as ampulla. Then here in the initial part here, there is something called as lactiferous duct. Lactiferous means milk. I saw no lactobacillus you have come across. Lactiferous means milk. There are something called as lactiferous ducts, small core-like structures. There are small like this kind of a grape-like structures only. There are there. They are called as lactiferous ducts. Then there is a nipple part from where the baby can suck out the milk. There is a nipple from where the baby can suck out the milk. And then there is a areola. Areola is nothing but a kind of a brown color area. We call it as areola. In areola part, where if it is a whitish part here on the other side, there will be a brown color, a ring-like structure, and we call it as areola. What we call it as areola. So you need to remember what and all parts are present in the mammary gland. What and all are present in the mammary glands? There are fatty tissues, there are mammary ducts, there are mammary alveoli, then there is a ampulla, there is a lactiferous duct from where the milk is produced, then there is a nipple from where the baby can suck out the milk. The baby can suck out the milk, and then there is a areola part, a brown color ring-like structure will be present, and that is nothing but it is present in the mammary gland. Where it is present? In the mammary glands. Then there is a rib that in the chest area it will be present, and there is a rib and the muscles between the ribs. The muscles between the ribs. The function of a mammary gland is a characteristic of all female mammals. Yes, the mammary glands are present in all the female mammals. Every female mammal characteristics is having a mammary gland. Okay, having a mammary gland. The mammary glands are paired structures. There are two breasts. Yes or no? They are paired structures. There is a left and the right one. There are two paired breasts or the two paired mammary glands. Yes, there are two paired mammary glands that contain glandular tissue and variable amount of fat. Yes, that contains glandular tissue, means the fatty tissues are present here. There will be a lot of amount of fat present in the mammary gland. So it is kind of how it is not very hard, not very made up of bony structures. It is a kind of a soft, skinny structure which is made up of a fatty tissue. What it is made up of? Fatty tissue. Now, the glandular tissue or the fatty tissue of each breast is divided into 15 to 20 mammary lobes. How many mammary lobes? 15 to 20 mammary lobes are present. How many mammary lobes are present? 15 to 20 mammary lobes. Can you see this? I told you, right? A kind of clusters it is, group-like structures. Yes or no? So how it will be, students, like as Tasmia said, a grape-like structures it will be. Yes or no? And they are present in a group. Can you see here? They are present in a group like this. And they are formed in a cluster. Each mammary lobe is formed in a cluster and they form mammary alveoli. What they form? They form mammary alveoli. This mammary lobes, 15 to 20 mammary lobes, form a group, which we call it as mammary alveoli. What we call it as? Mammary alveoli. The glandular tissue or the fatty tissue of each breast divided into 15 to 20 mammary lobes containing the cluster called as alveoli. The cells of the alveoli secrete milk. Okay, what happens here? The cells of the alveoli, the cells of these regions secrete milk. What they secrete? They secrete milk. Who secretes milk? The mammary alveoli secretes milk. Who secretes milk? The mammary alveoli secretes milk, which is stored in a cavities, which is stored inside these alveoli, which are stored inside this alveoli. Okay, the milk is stored inside the alveoli. Then what happens? The alveoli open into mammary tubules, or we call it as kind of a branches-like structure. And we call it as mammary ducts as well. What we call it as? Mammary ducts as well. Because each tubule join to form a mammary duct. All these branches-like structure will join to form a mammary duct. These tube-like structures or filament-like structures will be formed. Okay, the filament-like structures will be formed. Next, coming to the ampulla, these are the major ones. From the nipple, it starts and it extends to the mammary ducts, then the mammary tubules, then the alveoli. From the nipple to the ampulla to the mammary ducts, the memory ducts to the memory tubules, and then the alveoli. Then many memory ducts join to form a wider memory ampulla, which is connected to the lactiferous duct through which the milk is sucked out. Yes, the lactiferous duct is nothing but from where the lactiferous ducts are present, from where the secretion of the milk takes place, and from the nipple there is the milk is sucked out. The milk is sucked out. The secreted milk from the alveoli also reaches to the lactiferous duct. The secretion takes place, and then later the milk is sucked out. The milk is sucked out. So this is what happens in the mammary gland. So what happens here, students? The mammary gland is made up of a lot many of glandular tissues, fatty tissues, and there are two breasts. There are two mammary glands in every mammal. There are how many lobes? 15 to 20 mammary lobes. 15 to 20 mammary lobes containing clusters called as alveoli. The mammary lobes contain clusters, that is a group of tissues known as alveoli. A group of tissues known as alveoli. And what this alveoli do? This alveoli secrete milk. What they do? The alveoli secrete milk. Then there is something called as mammary duct. And how the mammary duct is formed? The mammary duct is formed because of the tubules which arise from the alveoli meet here, forming a mammary duct. Meet here, forming there is a something called as the mammary ducts which are formed from the alveoli. Later, there is a these mammary ducts forms starts from this ampulla. After that, the lactiferous duct, from where the milk is secreted from the alveoli, and it is sucked out from the nipple. And it is sucked out from the nipple. And there is a brown ring-like structure which is around the nipple, and that is known as areola. What it is known as? It is known as areola. Is it clear to everyone? Yes, students? Finished. Next is the structure of the sperm. This is an important diagram again. The structure of the sperm can be asked. Draw and explain the structure of the sperm can be asked. Draw and explain the structure of the sperm can be asked, so that it is an important question. Can be asked for 3 or 5 marks. Can be asked for 3 or 5 marks. So here in the sperm, what you need to remember, the head part of the sperm, the neck part of the sperm, and the tail. The head, neck, and the tail part. The head part, the neck part, and the tail. So here, now in the head part, what are the different parts present and what are the functions? So there is a plasma membrane which covers the head part of the sperm. What is present? A plasma membrane. Then the major head part, or a kind of arrow part here, is made up of acrosome. What we call it as acrosome. Then there is a nucleus containing chromosomal material. Then inside this head part, there is a nucleus which contains the chromosomal material. Now, when we say chromosomal material, then it can be DNA or RNA. What it can be? DNA or RNA. The nucleus containing chromosomal material present in the head part. It is present in the head part. Next, there is a neck. Next, there is a neck. After neck, there is a middle piece. There is a middle piece. And there are many innumerable mitochondria present. What is mitochondria? Mitochondria is a powerhouse of the cell. What it is? Powerhouse of the cell. What it is? It is the powerhouse of the cell. So the mitochondria provides the energy for the sperm to move. It is motile, right? You all remember the male gamete is motile and the female gamete is non-motile. The male gamete is motile and the female gamete is non-motile. So there are many mitochondria for the sperm to allow to move, and then the tail also helps in the movement of the sperm. The tail also helps in the movement of the sperm. So this is an important diagram. Again, I'm saying you, it is an important diagram. It has made up of head, neck, and tail. Then it is the head part is covered with a plasma membrane, acrosome, nucleus containing chromosomal material, the neck, middle face, and mitochondria in tail.